Distinguished graduates, family, friends, faculty, and administrators, on behalf of the trustees of Northwestern University, President Michael Schill, Provost Kathleen Haggerty, and the faculty and staff of the Kellogg School of Management, it is my honor to welcome you to our June 2024 commencement exercises. Today, we honor 1,136 graduates from our programs, 2-year, 1-year, evening and weekend, M, MBAI, MIM, JD MBA, MD MBA, and PhD. That's why there's so many people. Together, you represent more than 35 countries and 45 states nationwide and speak more than 43 languages. And it's been such a privilege to have you here. And where are the Master in Management students? Okay, I have to say, this is the first graduating class of our newly minted Master in Management. And by the way, I'm told that less than 20 years ago, the MBA at Kellogg was called Master in Management, so I feel like we've gone full circle, and we are back again. Now, class of 2024, I hope you will join me in a great Kellogg tradition. Please, everyone, stand up, turn around, and take a moment to acknowledge the network and circle that supported your journey, your partner, spouses, children, parents, friends, and mentors. Thank you. Class of 24, we are here to celebrate your outstanding achievement. It has been such a pleasure to get to know you, bump into you, meet you, sit at the Kellogg table with you, talk with you, watch you to run from one event to the other day or night. I have seen you lean in and always push forward. One more class, one more meeting, one more party, especially parties, one more hug with a classmate. You showed up and pushed yourself to innovate and excel, because that is what Kellogg is for. And I really loved seeing what you were doing. And I have to say, in so doing, you really pushed us also moving forward. Because I always say that being the Dean of Kellogg, it's an incredible privilege and joy. And seeing you spend so much time being forged by the experience that you yourself create and running around, it fills me with pride and honor. But I have to say, it's also a lot of work because you never sit still. I don't understand. You always, how many events, balls, conferences, even the ones who have a career, they're always doing something. It's amazing, and it's really hard to keep up with all of you. So well done, well done. And I have to say, though, remember, when you finish now, never forget these special times and who you were when you were here at Kellogg. Because no matter what lies ahead, what challenges are thrown at you, remember how you were when you arrived here at the beginning. You know, maybe a little bit worried about what was going ahead. Some of you maybe with a little bit of imposter syndrome. Only some of you. Some other of you have never experienced any imposter. You know who you are. So, but you know, you overcame it. Look where you arrived. Whatever challenge was thrown at you, whether it was experiential or academic, you overcame it. And you overcame it by using that really mixture of creative and analytical and social intelligence that is so typical of Kellogg's leaders. So really, whatever happens in the future, remember your journey while you were at Kellogg, your experience. You will need it, and I know you'll make us proud. Everybody always say, right, that we are facing a world of unprecedented change and uncertainty. Where will that end? How the world will look when the technology will be multiplied by a factor of 1,000 or 1 million? What your jobs will look like? I don't know, and nobody does. But we've been working to prepare for such uncertainty. I just came back for speaking at the Congress on artificial intelligence and how it affects higher ed and in general. And they started asking me whether education is falling behind because we rely on the past data to inform the future and technology is changing so fast. And I said, absolutely not. What we are teaching you is not processes or things how they are. We are teaching you how to think, how to be curious, how to ask the right question, how to keep evolving, how to have a dialogue with the scientist or the person with a completely different expertise. And I think that is what will help you in the future, not to be drowned by riding the wave that is about to come, and to be successful. So, remember that that will be incredibly helpful. But remember also to come back and share your knowledge. That's what we call the Kellogg Full Circle. We have alumni coming back, not only hiring our students or sending us students, but also sharing their knowledge. What are the challenges they're facing? What solution they're finding? In a constant dialogue with us. That's what makes Kellogg always at the frontier, always one step ahead of other schools, is that continuous cooperation. We are cooperative not only inside, but with the outside world and with all the alumni. And, remember also that a Kellogg leader leads with empathy. We live in a world where we are pulled apart, asked to join a tribe, polarized. In 5 years at Kellogg, I watch in awe as the students, faculty, and staff resist this trend. How everybody managed to see the human connection and keep it despite differences of opinion. This is in part because we try very hard to select students and faculty and staff who share our values, but also, I hope, because the environment at Kellogg keeps reminding everyone of such values. At Kellogg, you've worked very hard to dial up your empathy. You have honed your ability to understand where others are coming from and to listen and foster constructive dialogue, to bring varying perspectives together. I don't think it's a surprise that Kellogg faculty came up with the concept of enlightened disagreement, because it is okay to have different opinions. It is okay to feel passionate about your opinion. It is not okay to demonize or demean the other side. So as you leave Kellogg, you are more likely to meet among people who may not share those values, or maybe they haven't had an experience in an environment like the one of Kellogg. So please do not forget your time here. Double down on those values and your Kellogg experience. This is why we are so proud to send out 1,136 Kellogg leaders today. The world needs you. So as you go out, remember, you are Kellogg. You represent us. You can influence people around you. Do not be followers. Be Kellogg leaders. We believe in cooperation. We believe in teamwork, but we do not believe in groupthink. And as Paul Eluard wrote, there is another world, but it is in this one. So go out and find that world. You can make it. You can make it come alive. Remember that also the biggest ideas, they come, but in the end, you may play a role in making become alive, in being implemented, in having an impact. Because very often in a business, in an organization, you can really make ideas implemented and make sure that the impact is positive. So there's a great future in front of you, and that's what you can make happen. And remember also that as you pass the stage, you are not done with Kellogg, but you are joining an incredible community of 70,000 plus Kellogg alumni. It actually never ceases to amaze me how much pride Kellogg alumni have in what the school stands for. And this is not a responsibility that Kellogg takes slightly. You know, 6 months into my tenure as a dean, we started with the pandemic. And as everybody was pulling me in 1,000 directions, and everybody had a lot of ideas about what we were supposed to do, I started talking to faculty, staff, students, and then in the end, together, we came up with what was the North Star, and that is still today the North Star. And the North Star is to make sure that Kellogg remains the incredible institution it is, with the same value that will keep producing Kellogg leaders. So this is my commitment to you. Kellogg will be on your CV together forever. Kellogg will be your alma mater together. Our goal is to make sure you will always be proud of Kellogg. Come back, we will always be your home, and we will always value for you, for who you are. So nurture the ties with the school and each other. Be a force of positive change. And don't ever, ever forget that you're not just leader, but you're Kellogg leader. So on behalf of the Kellogg School of Management and Northwestern University, congratulations.